welcome. Welcome to our weekly uplift from the angels. Super excited that you guys are here. Yay! Well, today we're going to be talking about how you get to be the programmer of your reality instead of being in the program. How does that sound? Yes, exactly. Okay, so everyone, go ahead and take a breath. Get connected to the earth and just release your day so you can receive this clearing. Whew, good. And again, feeling your feet like roots of a tree growing down into the center of the earth and taking a breath. Breathing that beautiful earth energy up through your body. There we go. And out through your head. Whew. Good. And one more time as you feel your feet moving down into the center of the earth and taking a breath. Breathing all that beautiful earth energy up through your body. There we go. And out through your head. Now bring your awareness up, up, up and take a breath. Breathing all that beautiful love from above down through your crown and through your body. That's it. Whew. And again, there you go. Opening your heart even bigger and wider and bigger and wider and even lighter. Good. And go ahead and say, I now invoke Source and the angels to be closer to me now more than ever. Taking a breath, inviting in your entourage, your angelic team, to be with you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about how to move into actually being the programmer of reality instead of being inside the program of reality. Okay, so the key to this is being in observation instead of attachment. Okay, so when we're just observing and we're not attached, we're completely free. And from there, we get to choose what we choose to be in the presence of whatever is showing up in our reality. Does that make sense? Yeah, so when we're attached, again, we become part of that program and we become a victim to that program. When we're not attached, we are free to choose anything and be anything in the face of the program. Now, the observer changes the molecules of what's being observed. So as you're the observer, and you're choosing to observe from a higher dimension, you're then giving the energetic or divine input for that situation to turn into whatever the energetics are of what you're choosing. It's totally awesome. Okay, so, but the thing that people don't talk about as well is one, how to get into observation mode, and then two, how to stay in observation mode instead of attachment. So the key to this whole thing is zero beliefs. Okay, beliefs attach you to whatever it is that is in your outside world, right? They're the story about something. They're not actually the thing at all, right? And they connect you to whatever dimension of limitation that you are having beliefs from. Okay, so, and they take you down. They super do. And they're not choice, right? If it's anything longer than what I choose right now, it's a belief. Does that make sense? Yeah, okay. So, first, let's move into observation mode, cut the cords from all those beliefs, and begin showing you how much you love observation mode because you love being free. And how much you love to not do any beliefs because you love being free, right? Okay, so go ahead and say, I now invoke Archangel Michael to be with me. Go ahead and feel Michael arrive. There you go. And feel your and Michael's heart connect. Go ahead and say, thank you for being here, Michael. Michael, would you be willing to cut all my cords and attachments and remove all Klingons and entities? Good. So just take a breath and allow Michael with his beautiful sword just to cut all those cords and attachments all the way through your core. So releasing Releasing, releasing. Now here's something that I've been playing with that's been really fun. Just go ahead and say this with me. Hey, universe, I'm here, working for God or source or the universe. I'm here on this planet right now working for God. So here's the deal. I get to be free. It's just the deal. The deal is I get to be free. Good. And that's it's not even for the universe. You're already free. That's actually for your ego to lay down the law. Like, hey, program, right? Ego program that's inside of me. Here's the new deal. I get to be free. It's just the way it is. So good. Take a breath. And just kind of let that settle in, that absolute freedom, kind of opening up your base and just allowing all those cords to be cleared and cleared and cleared and cleared. Good. There you go. Now go ahead and say, I now invoke the observer I am. Good. And with this, you're going to kind of imagine that you're going kind of almost one step behind your consciousness. Yeah, to more freedom. Like, oh, now I'm watching me. I'm not me. Good. Taking a breath, breathing that in. And go ahead and say, Michael, would you be willing to cut all the cords and attachments from this dimension of consciousness? And release it all with the exhale. Cutting all those cords, clearing, clearing, clearing. Good, good. Now go ahead and say, I now invoke the observer of the observer I am. Second layer observation. Take a breath. And breathing that second layer in, and with the exhale, releasing. And Michael, will you cut all the cords and attachments from this dimension of observation? Clearing, clearing, clearing. Good. And I now invoke the observer of the observer of the observer I am. Taking one more breath. Just feeling that third layer observation. You're now the observer that's observing the observer, observing the observer, observing the observer. Good, another breath. And just feeling yourself kind of falling back into that consciousness. Like, it's cool. I can just witness. It's all good. And falling back into that. And cutting all the cords and attachments, releasing all Klingons and entities. Good. Now just remain in this observation space. And now let's imagine together that a thought comes up. I wonder if this thing is going to work out with work. Whatever it is, right? Okay, so feel the energy of that. Do you notice that any thought that is in the realm of worry or, that kind of stuff, it contracts you, doesn't it? Yeah. So take a breath, release that thought, and go ahead and say the truth is, I am aware of this thought. I am not the one who originated this thought. Good. Taking a breath, breathing that in. I remember one of my clients told me that there was like 100,000 or whatever different thoughts, and they're basically all being recycled. So there's no new original thought, right? It's all recycled information. So what if in the energetics of things, whatever it is that you're going to align with, whatever belief or idea or thought, whatever you say, oh, this is what is, I'm worried about this, you then vibrationally ask the universe to bring you all thoughts that feel like that thought. And then what happens is you kind of keep getting fed with the same energy from the collective, because that's what you've told the universe. You told the universe, I am, and you filled in the blank, worried about whatever. The universe goes, oh, that's what you want as the I am presence you are? Okay, I'll connect you with everything around you that's also living in that dimension. Yeah, I know. So take a breath and go and say, Archangel Michael, will you cut all cords and attachments and release all Klingons and entities from the dimensions of all of the thoughts that I thought I was the one thinking? The truth is, all of these thoughts are recycled. They're just being passed around. So I choose to observe them and watch them pass like the weather. Right? So when it rains, you don't go, oh my God, I'm the rain. I am the rain. It's like, no, well, in a sense you are in oneness, but you're not believing that you're so sad that it's raining. You know, you're like, oh, there's the weather. So what if all thoughts became like, oh, there's the weather. There is something that's outside of me instead of I am this, right? So the same goes with your feelings. Instead of going, I feel this way, which would attach you and connect you to that dimension, you want to instead go, I am aware of this feeling. Does that make sense? Yeah, and in that space, you can then go, well, is it this feeling that I am choosing to feel in this moment, or would I rather have a different experience? And you want to ask, hey, what do I choose from Source's infinite menu to find out what it is that you choose, and then choose that instead, breathe it in and through, and give it to whatever that feeling was, and it begins dissolving and releasing. So this is how you begin to live as the programmer of your world instead of the program itself. It's a good idea, isn't it? Oh my goodness. So take a breath, everyone. And just go ahead and say thank you so much, Archangel Michael, for being here. Woo. And for releasing me from the program so that I could recognize myself as the creator of whatever reality I choose to live in. I get to choose for my universe. And I choose love. I choose joy. I choose peace. I choose curiosity. I choose magic. I choose oneness. Ah, yes. These are the choices that you make. Taking a breath, breathing that in. There you go. And just allowing you to rest in your true self and your true choice. Recognizing, oh my gosh, I love being unattached because then I can make my choices and experience what I choose. Beautiful, everyone. Well, thank you guys so much for another uplift from the angels. Oh my goodness. I love you so much. See you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.